Alright, check where I'm at on the map, and you'll notice this cave here. And now that we got Noah's loot, we can proceed with the story, and it's on my race to get all the fangs. So Unei's shrine, yeah, we're gonna go up here, and the loot should actually wake her up. If not, I don't know what you did wrong. Because it's part of how it goes. So the loot actually works. And she is awake. And she has a parrot. That's nice. Yes, ma'am. Or it's ma'am. Alright, not too bad. So she was part of the original people who fought alongside Zan and Doga. But yeah, she tells us we gotta get the Invisible from the ancient ruins, which isn't too bad of an idea at all. She joins the party as a guest. Her special abilities is haste and haste on all characters, so it really helps your physical attackers. And holy is just great damage dealer. We finally got the Fang of Fire, so there's only one more Fang left that I need to get, and then I have all job classes learned. So these last few videos, Temple of Time, Ancient Ruins, and what is the other one I'm going to? Cave of Shadows. They're going to be pretty long because technically I'm not really supposed to be this under level. You know, I did it because I know I'm really good at Final Fantasy, and yeah, you gotta head into a cave up here. Everybody gets lost at least a little bit in this section. But here it is. Now, you can't land in the marsh, but you can land on the green path. This is the ancient ruins, and the enemies here, they split. Well, at least 4 of them do. The dragon, the green dragon, doesn't, and he gives a lot of EXP. So she's so strong she can break stones of adamantine, and adamantine is the best metal in the game besides chalcum. But this is the last time you'll have her in the party. So if you plan to do any of the side quests, which there's only 2 I think available right now, and that's Saronia Catacombs and Sunken Cave. So here's the green dragon, or Polaris, or whatever his name is. He doesn't give that much gil, he gives average gil, but he gives a lot of EXP. I actually came here earlier offline to farm EXP and gil. But yes, my levels are at the point where I'm low enough to still max stat my characters, and high enough to where I can kind of survive. My original idea was to clip and cut this video, but I don't know how to do all that, so it's a lot neat. You know, since I fought this guy twice in a row, figured, hey, why would I do that? yeah, he gets 3,600 EXP. That's really good. You want to come into this room because it's the first one you've seen, and yeah, more fights. These guys split. Now, they use Divide, which clones that current character, and if the divider, the enemy is weak, so is his clone. If they multiply, it's a brand new enemy on the whole screen, and you would have to face it with full HP. So again, if it divides, it's got, and you've hurt the enemy, it's got the same amount of EXP. Or, let me put this in the greatest voice. If it divides, it puts it with the same amount of HP that the enemy had. If it multiplies, it's a brand new enemy with full HP. Same with these guys. They can divide and multiply. So she uses haste here. And it's for all party members. So that's not too bad. But if you really want to rank up money, you would lack and divide, and that will. Oh, it's a back attack. Wow. I might actually be dead here. Nope. Good. Yeah, if you let them divide and multiply on purpose, you can't get a lot of EXP and gil. So it's really not that bad of an idea. See, he divided, so they're pretty weak. I'm gonna have to do an out of battle heal. Yep. So our gain level, no, everybody almost gained a job level, except for Lunif. Which once I get that final fang, man, I am gonna be doing a lot of job levels. So here's like the town section of the area, the village or thing, but we got an inn, and I haven't healed since the Temple of Time, so I need MP. This is gonna help. So this is the end. It has an item shop, and then I'm just gonna ignore the weapon and armor shop because I don't like spending my money on stuff that I don't need. Yeah. Because most of the gear is what to fill, and if you really want my opinion, don't even sell gear, not unless you completely want to miss out, because a lot of the gear in this game, except for that can be bought in a store, you're not going to find anywhere else. There's no like secret morph ability or anything like that. So even like golden swords, if you sell them, you're never going to get them back. I'm not saying not to sell all of them. Like you can sell, you know, multiples, but if you want one of every item, you might want to hold on to it. Or if you want rare items in the most quantity, don't. So he multiplied. That means all of them have full health. As long as this guy doesn't break off and multiply, we got the big fight here. Cool. Now the killing needs to happen. Use night. Yeah, let's just go ahead and get Angus as good as we can get. So coming down to this section. You a black belt key, which is for monk / black belt. The Random encounters are freaking high in this. Can't believe it. That, I haven't done Sunken Cave or Unei Catacombs, so I don't have the best gear in the game. A lot of the stuff in those sections. They give pretty good equipment. But yeah, back to the whole selling. If you sell your gear, you're missing out because like there's some stuff that you just shouldn't sell. Let me think of a few. Like crystal armor and shit like that. Or, I'm sorry for cussing, but let's see. Shockwave Band can actually be bought. You could have bought that a long time ago, but I got one for free. So hey, I'm holding off on doing Unei Catacombs because I want my thief to be pretty leveled up, so I can still use weapon, and then I can also try for the drop. Which if I get that on stream, that's awesome. But I don't think I will. I mean, I'm going to get it actually. It's a 0.3% chance. So, and Zack Snyder's Batman versus Superman. Batman says there's even a 1% chance. We gotta take it as an absolute, like, possibility, absolute certainty that will happen. Wow. But since I haven't been able to get better gear from those dungeons, that blood sword's really helping Luna stay alive. Yep, staying healed. We're here to the left. Freaking random encounters. Let's just fall through guys too. I need to learn how to edit my videos. Yes, this is a relatively small section, and it gets even worse when you get out of this part of the dungeon, because there's not even any chests at that point. There's about 3 or 4 screens where there's no chests, and it's just a narrow pathway. But yeah, I got a hill. I got 2 more charges for my knight. Rune Bell is going to be a good upgrade for Arc. Yep, NBA. So the game doesn't really tell you that some stuff is rare and missable. And in Final Fantasy, a lot of people always sell all their stuff. Crap, I forgot that. Switch is from auto battle. Let's go back and fix that. I put the rune bell on, and this is my golden rule. Okay, so he divided, so they're both pretty weak. Okay, then that should pretty much do it. Yeah, you can keep one alive and it'll keep on multiplying, and you can get like a lot of, you know, in the XP by letting them multiply. So my last 2 charges are cured for the knight. Okay, these guys, again, it's a back attack, so they actually might KO one of my characters. Oh. Actually, they did. That's awesome. That went by so fast I didn't know if it was a divide or a multiply. Guess I have to watch the video after this to see. That was good enough. I like the Geomancer over the Black Mage, and there's only one thing in the game that I think beats Geomancer, and that's Magnus. But still, Geomancer, you don't have to worry about MP, and you have a good chance, well, not a good chance, you have a rare chance of casting Shadow Flare. There's no real way of saying this, so I'm just going to tell you. The rods are losing the effectiveness. It's just the fact that I can deal a little bit of damage with my white mage that I continue to use them. So once I get to the point where I get my other jobs, I'm going to do a lot of job mastering, but that's still a couple videos away. I think there's 5 jobs each for each character, because you can level strategically. What I mean by that is there's like 20 something jobs, and you never want to level up like Lunith with a knight and then Arc with a knight. You don't have to do that to get the rare item. So I'll just go over this. There's a side quest that you can do, and if you master a job, you can get the job specific item for your character, and those are really good, so I'm going to be doing that. I think for Knight you get Save the Queen, which is a really good Knight sword. Black Mage and White Mage, you get like a staff or a rod. Not really worth it too much. The Thief, let me think if I remember what he gets. Actually, I don't. But we'll see in a couple videos. So here's some new enemies. Not too bad. Almost done with this dungeon. This is where I said it gets kind of annoying with the random encounter rate, because there's no chests, and it's the long shot to get the new airship. Now about the new airship, you're not going to lose the Nautilus. But you have been, and I told you this in my playthrough, you've lost all access to be sailing on the seas. There's no boat that you can, you know, get those enemies that I've mentioned. But hopefully I've already helped you a lot in the playthrough by pointing them out. If not, and you missed it, I'm sorry. I didn't help. I tried. But you can always come back to this area, except for when you get to the last section, you just won't be able to go anywhere. So a teleport out would be your only hope, unless you want to go all the way through again just to get EXP. But in these last few rooms, the enemies do get switched up a little bit. So you might be missing one of these from the bestiary, if you didn't get such bad luck as I did. So here we go. Nope. I fought like hundreds of these guys. Come on now. I appreciate haste, but I would have liked to see her cast holy. That was easy. I should probably do leveling off screen before I come into these dungeons, because once I level up, it seems like the enemies are really easy. So here's the end of it, and now I have the airship, and Unei is forever gone. She will leave the party, but first she explains the full function of the airship. I'll go over it. Going down those stairs will take you to the world map as long as you're on land that you can land on. To drive, there's the wheel, which is in front of the stairs. You just click on it. When you're out of the airship, you just stand in its shadow, and when the exclamation mark pops above your head, you can enter it by pressing the OK button. That chocobo, you have to use gazelle greens to summon him, so he's not always free. I would rather go to Saronia. I think it's either south. I think it's the southwest Saronia town, and that guy will summon faster than well for free. You don't even have to use your gazelle greens. I'm that cheap in these games. But yeah, she left the party, and she was the last special guest member too. So yeah, we can go over the shops and stuff like that, but first I want a hill. Now that I've healed, I'll go over the shops and then I'll end the video, because it's already been, what, like 23 minutes. There's nothing really special to point out, except for, yeah, we got this. They got a good armor shop, let's just put it that way. Yeah, I got all this. White robe, if you want to have. Black robe's great too. And the next thing, they give a pretty good spear and a pretty good knife. Rune axe I'm not going to worry about right now. But next is the magic shop, which Kurija and Suna works well. Actually, I ran out of money. But that ends the playthrough, so I'll see y'all next time. Thank you for watching, and have a good day.